In 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, everyone.
Everyone, Crystal Fissure here.
Yep.
Welcome to another ISGP round 1 speed run with whatever.
Hello, everyone.
I forget.
Ratchet. So I really was doing a good intro. You fucking just.
I don't know what I was doing.
I'll be myself.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. I'll take over for you. So read as you want.
Yeah,
so
please, God,
yeah.
do.
Yeah. It's Agourk and MediExcalibur2012 facing off today, and it's a race to get as many orbs as possible in 25 minutes, but they can only get these this specific list of orbs, which will either show up on screen now or will be in the description. I can read it out if you want me to, but it'll be kind of long. And yet today we have, of course, the two runners, Agourk and MediExcalibur. We also have Kiefer, who's on mute. That wasn't me, Kiefer, by the way. It's actually Ratchet who did that. Cyrides, Big Daddy Psy, and Morgan Avery, aka Ratchet 5. So yeah, and myself, of course. So yeah, there you go. How are you feeling today, Paul? How are you today?
I just finished recording the video with someone.
Cool.
And things are a bit. This is just like in TF2.
Nice.
So we're allowed to double jump, right? In this.
Yeah, you can double jump. Yeah.
Yeah, you double jump to your heart's desires. Use proxies. It doesn't really matter as long as you don't skip money bags anyway.
Well,
Yeah.
so
that's the only thing.
so...
Is just don't skip money bags.
You can skip money bags in Crystal Glacier, right?
No. Of course
no
not.
Skipping money bags. Hey, you can skip money bags, right? No.
Well, I mean, so as discussed beforehand, you can skip him, but you don't get the orb. If you get an orb after you skip him, it doesn't count.
All right.
In which case, skipping him is rather.
If you skip him, fine, but that whatever you did after that point to the level doesn't count.
Thank God it's only 200 gems.
Also, Ratchet. Circling back to the start of this run,
you get
people as they're giving the intro. That's my fucking job.
What? Wait, what? What are you doing the intro?
You interrupted them as they were doing the intro. It's my job to interrupt people.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, good point. Well, you're free to
much of an intro on my part.
You're free to interrupt people for the rest of the race if you want. I don't really care.
Yeah, I'll see what I feel like.
So, Agourk, what orb are you going for first?
I'm starting in Skelos Badlands.
Cool.
Looks like he's going for Bone Dance. Ooh.
Which, for some reason, people hate in the Reignite trilogy because the guy flosses.
I just think I think people just think it's a bit cringe. That's all.
Have you not seen his dances in the original game? He does that stupid.
You've ranted about this before.
Oh yeah,
I remember you've ranted about this before. You have. So it's everyone. It's like the case of deja vu.
Well, I felt like I'd ranted about this, but I wasn't sure to whom I ranted about.
I could ignore the bone dance thing. It doesn't really it's just I roll my eyes at it and reignited, but it's everything else. It's the least of my concern is that.
Is it just the art style, or?
That's the thing. The art style is so drastically different from the way everything was in the originals that it's just hard for me to really see it as the same games at all. And they don't play quite 1-to-1 either, so it feels off. That's why
I feel like
at the very least with
better.
Reignited 1, it feels mostly fine. And it's also cohesive and doesn't feel like it's just a mess of different artists doing stuff, which is what Spyro 2 and 3 especially feels like, where the art style is just kind of all over the place and stuff clashes.
Wasn't that the same in the original Spyro 3 though? I feel like the the levels themselves are fairly disjointed.
No.
Well, I agree with that. I think they're disjointed. Yes.
Fuck
Spyro 3.
Which isn't a bad thing. You can it just means you have more variety.
The problem it feels just like a mess, and it is a mess. Like with Reignited 3 in particular, because they outsourced so much of that game. Like Toys for
Only
Bob
the-
didn't touch it.
Only the
Basically.
third one. The
Yes,
third
so someone
game
else
was
touched it, didn't
outsourced.
they now?
Well,
Actually, a lot of Spyro
If you
2
know
and
me.
even parts of Spyro 1 were outsourced.
Well,
Most of 2
hopefully,
wasn't done by Toys for Bob. Basically, none of 3 was done by
Yeah,
Toys
so-
for Bob. Some
yeah,
of the
so-
later levels in 1 weren't done by
Sorry,
Toys for Bob.
Paul, you were going to say something?
Oh no, I don't think I was.
Oh, okay,
As-
right. I heard you starting to say something, and then you got cut out, so I want you to get your time to shine, but that's okay. Cool.
has it been confirmed whether or not Toys for Bob is making a new Spyro game, or is it just heavily rumored?
It's just rumored at this point. I'll wait, and I assume they're gonna do something. I just don't know what.
Even people who should know but not say haven't heard anything. If that makes any sense.
And I mean, the newest Crash game is a mobile infinite runner that is quite
Oh,
shoddily put together.
Yeah.
So
Ew. Why? Why
What
did
a
you do that?
reaction.
I've
like
seen it. I
Keeper does not
watched
happy.
a bunch of footage of gameplay of it, and it is very.
Can't handle the
It's
crash.
mobile quality. It's some
Well-
jank shit.
Now,
I wonder what that trash.
speaking of mobile games, hey everyone, this video is
Hey.
brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Pick from over 400 different heroes, and if you use the code ISGP, you unlock.
Yeah, not on my speedrun, so
No,
lads, so where
you fucking muted him.
I can see where you are, but I'll ask you just for clarification's sake, where are you currently?
I'm in what is it called?
Breeze Harbour?
Breeze Harbour. Yeah.
Very good. And Paul, you are in?
And Skelos Badlands.
Very good. And have either of you collected any orbs yet?
Yes.
Very good.
I'm kind of gone really fucking lopsided with Skelos Badlands. I went straight to the end of the level, thinking to myself, "Oh shit, I forgot the fucking bone guys are like at the beginning."
So have you done George already?
Yes. And I
Cool.
paid for money bags.
Very, very good. Very good. You gave the bear the bag. Very happy.
Oh, and in case it wasn't completely obvious at the start, you guys used like a save state or a memory card to start in Autumn Plains.
Memory card.
Yeah.
Very good.
In which I believe they do not have swim unlocked. Is that correct?
They do not.
Oh. That's
They would
interesting. So if you want to do
they would
like
have-
Aquaria and all that, you gotta pony up.
I like that.
You're
Well,
song.
gonna
I mean-
drown.
Well, technically, you could do a query without swim, but then that'd be breaking the rules because you're skipping money bags. Technically, there's the sheep proxy.
Technically, I was gonna say.
But do you have to be
the
able to
sheep
swim
proxy
under the
even work,
water?
though, because you don't have. Oh yeah, because it doesn't even check if you actually have it
Yeah.
unlocked. It just
Makes you swim because you're supposed
You
to swim
can't
anyway.
not swim at that point.
Oh,
Yeah.
when-
I think
I
that's
didn't know
that's
that.
the only time where you can swim without swim.
Yeah, I forgot now that was it. Just overwrites it because you can't not swim in that level at that point.
Cool.
It's just a good fail safe. Because imagine if it just like left you.
Oh, he's got.
Oh yeah, because I'm
Agourk's
fairly
gone
certain it
crazy.
doesn't.
Yeah, one moment, Kiefer. Agourk is preparing to do the trolley challenge. Very good. Molto bene, paisano. So,
Yeah, just
as everyone may have found out in a previous speedrun, Agourk is Italian and he speaks, he's part Italian and he speaks Italian, so therefore, fucking pop me huge. So, yeah, loads of paisano talk. Comment if you're a paisano, please. If you're of Italian origin, that means that you go up in my estimation by 2 points.
I personally find it.
Facetious, but
I personally find it It doesn't. It actually doesn't annoy me at all, and I'm not being sarcastic.
My
So-
understanding is.
what was that, Ratchet?
Oh, fuck.
Sorry.
I heard part of that.
I can't watch the stream and talk. It's that bad. I said I found it wholesome when you guys speak Italian.
Oh, okay, that's good.
You guys haven't done it yet this race?
He said paisanos before.
Yep.
Oh,
you want?
I just thought that was a name or something.
I know some French and Italian words.
Oh, God, here we
know
go.
nothing. I barely know English.
What?
He knows just we.
Yeah.
Yo, I know croissant and baguette and Mario Kart. I know some French and Italian words.
Agourk, cosa pensi del suo francese? Fa schifo, no?
Sì.
Do any of you guys
Yeah,
speak?
talk dirty to me, Papa.
Do any of you guys speak Spanish?
Yes, I do.
Aldo's,
I know how to count in Spanish a bit. So
Oh, very good.
1 is uno, 2 is puto, 3
I-
is treo.
Sadly, I've taken Spanish classes about 4 times in my life, and none of it stuck.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I
why
think
did you
I don't even know to count to 10 in Spanish anymore. Like I can count
Wait, why did you giggle when I said puto?
partially.
Because that's not it. Puto means whore, or like
Oh, I thought puto meant 2 because it rhymes with uno.
puto is like a swear word. It means like it's like the male variant. So if you call someone a puto, it means like kind of like dickhead, you know, that type of thing. But it's also
Did
kind of
you
like
hear that movie called La Puta Castle in the Sky had to be renamed to just Castle in the
What
Sky
movie?
because people in Mexico. La Puta Castle in the Sky. It had to be renamed in Mexico because
yeah,
they couldn't have any of that.
yeah, definitely not. No,
Wait, doesn't kuta mean vagina in English as well?
no,
La
no.
Puta. La Puta.
Oh, la puta. Oh, your mic is just dog shit. So it sounds like you were saying kuta.
I heard la
Wow.
puta.
I heard la kuta.
But yeah, puta is it's more Mexican Spanish means like that means like whore, but like for like women. So fun fact. Spanish is the most difficult thing about Spanish for me in comparison to Italian is that there's just not too much, but a lot of variance between country to country in terms of like vocabulary, like and also verbs as well. They use we have different ways of saying different things. Like there's like multiple words for like I don't know. I think I said this in another call or another speed run, but the word for rent is like loads of different things depending on the country. Like it's alquiler in Venezuela, it's renta in Mexico, it's something else in Spain. Like
Now-
just shit like that just fucks me off. Because like in Italian, obviously it's just spoken in one country and therefore it's just one word, which is affitto, which is easy. But in Spanish it's just so much variance.
I
It
can
just gets
imagine it's kind
confusing.
of like English then in that way because there's just so many
Yep.
fucking words that mean the same goddamn thing.
It's actually a good point. Yes, it is like English in that sense. Yeah, and even like
depending
in the
on
way
where
that
you speak English at, like
Yep.
there's whole regional dialects and just fucking slang and just everything.
Yeah, that's true,
Yeah.
definitely. I think that for English speakers, it's okay in the sense that, like, if you say like elevator, I know you mean like lift, for instance, and maybe vice versa. Like, but yeah,
There's
say
enough
for like,
crossover there. I
yeah,
would just
there's
say to like
crossover.
in terms of like trying to learn it, trying
Yeah.
to learn Spanish, like you could learn it, but you go to a different country from the one you learned it in, and you're gonna have problems.
Yeah, definitely. Like you can have like a conversation with people, but it's just like it's accent and then it's vocabulary too, which for a second language speaker can be very difficult. Like in English it's okay, we can understand like but nah, like if I went to Spain, I'd be using kind of weird words like Argentine words and stuff. Sorry, keep her going.
I have a question about a joke from Big Mouth. What does the word pendejo mean?
that means a dickhead.
Oh, okay.
What's the one?
Pendejo.
Pendejo.
Ah.
So we
Yeah,
got
it's like,
I don't
pendejo
know.
and we got puto. So
Try-
that describes Crystal Fisher and Nintendo Gen.
Okay.
The question is, which one is which?
Ooh,
Yeah, so having said
So-
all of that, how's the speed run?
How are you?
I'm very well, Mr. Game Sandy. I just want to know where the lads are. So, quante sfere ce l'hai, Agourk?
Solo due.
Okay, Agourk has 2, and MediExcalibur, how many? I wish I could ask you in Cypriot Greek, but I can't, alas. So, how many orbs do you have?
I'm about to get my third one.
Oh, okay, cool, nice. All right,
nice.
You're close enough then. So that's awesome.
Wait, sorry, I forgot. Which languages do you speak?
Agourk, I'll answer that for you, Agourk, don't worry. Just because he might be concentrating on his run. So he speaks Flemish.
No, I'm asking Al.
Oh, me? Oh, sorry, I thought you said Agourk, right. Yeah, I speak Italian, English, and Spanish. My Spanish is okay. It's improved recently because I think I was saying in another call, I started putting my location on Tinder in random Spanish countries, so it's improved in recent weeks. So that's been good. And then Italian's probably like my second language. Still not fluent as my Italian. I still struggle to understand people sometimes, but I can still have like a conversation with someone like easily. Like Connor could probably attest. Like maybe you don't do it so much around yourself when you're with me in the cafe, Connor, because it's kind of like I want you to be included in the conversation. But you may notice like I'll speak with them in Italian or whatever. Like and then English obviously is my first language. So those three mainly, and then I have a bit of German, a bit of Dutch, and Portuguese. I can understand that if I see it written down. Even spoken Portuguese can be okay depending on whether it's Portugal or Brazil. But yeah, there's the long-winded answer for you, Kiefer.
Thank you.
Yep,
I'm gonna shamelessly throw this in here because it was like yesterday. But yesterday was my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Cyrenides! Holy shit!
In 2 weeks from now, when this video is up, you can all wish me happy birthday in the comments.
Yeah, do. Yeah, say happy belated birthday to Big Daddy Cy in the comments, please. He is 16 years old.
Oh God, I fucking.
Why the hell does Crystal Fisher get mad every time I spell Amelia's name incorrectly?
Well, I mean,
because Crystal Fisher prides himself on getting spelling correct.
I slept
as we discussed before, he is a pendejo.
I was up until like noon yesterday, and then I went to sleep, and then woke up at 5 with alarm clocks for my birthday celebration, and then continued to wake up until 7 o'clock.
Nice.
So what did you do for your birthday celebration?
Literally nothing. But the only person that came was like a friend that I see like every single day, because we're bad at social distancing. And my dad, and then it was just everybody else that lived here.
You're talking about Joey?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right, okay.
Oh, Money
that sounds
Maestro?
cool. No, not Money Maestro. I think Games End is very familiar of who Joey is, actually.
Oh, Joey from Friends, yeah.
Okay, all right. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. We don't need to talk about that anywhere. All right, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Rat just discussed it.
Yeah, that was Ratchet who muted you that time, Kiefer. I actually unmuted you.
It's always me.
Thanks. Anyway, why
it can be me too.
I have a question about Fracture Hills, which is less relevant now that Agourk has left.
Could be, but it won't be.
Why is Hunter pink in that level?
Lighting.
Lighting.
Yeah.
Because it looks so shit.
Oh, shut up.
It's a retexture. It's not even lighting. They just retextured him pink.
This game is 21 years old.
What is it
Shut the
about?
fuck up.
Whoa, Jesus.
He's talking about Pink Hunter in Fracture Hills.
I know, yeah, you said.
Yeah, because it looks atrocious.
Who gives a shit?
People with Wait, hang on. Didn't you spend like half an hour before the stream complaining about how Spyro 2 and 3 Reignited looked?
Oh, fuck off. No,
he does have a point. Like,
it's stylistic, Kiefer. It's stylistic.
Also, I dislike in the original trilogy. I dislike the recoloration of purple gems.
Recoloration.
Yeah, like in Spyro 1 they're big bright pink, but in Spyro 2 and 3 they're much darker purple, and they're less distinguishable from the... No, I like the big bright one, because it's like, hooray, you got a really awesome thing, here's a really bright colour.
I know what you mean, but I like the dark purple. I think it looks kind of, I don't know, it looks really cool. Like,
yeah, it's more of a deeper color, like more of a
it's an earthy purple.
Yeah, the reignited ones feel like they're completely fake.
Plum or like burgundy, I guess you could say.
It looks completely different. It looks very similar to the blue gem, though. I get them mixed up sometimes.
Ignited gems completely shit the bed. They're,
And we have MTB is joining the call. He's on mute.
Woo!
Hey,
No.
MTB, how are you?
Is Pendejo seriously spelled
Good man.
Pendejo?
No, it's yes, but it's pronounced pendejo. Pendejo.
What the fuck is up with the Spanish people not knowing what a J is?
Shut up.
I don't think we invented the J.
No, we didn't. That's a.
I'm pretty sure, like what Spanish people do with their J's is more common in world languages.
Yes.
Oh. Goddamn. It's like what the French do with their X's. The French language, it only needs 20 letters, but they insist on using all 26 of them.
An Italian guy invented J.
A grade A under A or something? You're making those like kind of shit observations.
You take that back. Not the shit observations thing, but the comparing me to grade A under A.
Why do they use an X when they're not even making it a consonant?
And you say and you said my impersonation of Kiefer was bad.
I said it was good.
No, he's doing me doing grade A under A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure, that's what I was doing, yeah.
I'm not even Irish like grade A under A. Yell at Al for being a grade A clone.
Actually, you kind of talk like it a little bit now that I think of it.
You mean whiny and really quickly? Yes, I'm aware of that.
And you kind of got that like a lisp or something. There's like you got some kind of speech impediment that you share with him.
Yep. Okay. So we're gonna go back to the speedrun now. So Agourk, non sto vedendo il tuo stream. Dove sei?
Come si chiama? Zephyr.
Ah, Zephyr. Nice. I love it. Zephyr. Quante sfere ce l'hai?
Ne ho 4.
Oh, cool. Nice. So it's 4
Prova
orbs,
ad avere le 2 altre.
Okay, cool. And then Paul, how many orbs do you have?
I just got my 4th one.
Oh shit!
This is neck and neck.
Looks like Gems is going to be coming in. Who's doing the timer?
I really had to skip the Professor with the orb.
Yeah, that's a thing, isn't it? So it's not over yet, but you've got 2-3 minutes left.
What? You've got about 2 to 3 minutes left.
You got 3 minutes left.
The orb door?
To skip the orb door, you mean the one after Fractal Hills?
You're allowed to do that. That's
just
not
allowed
money
to skip
bags.
money bags.
Yeah, go ahead. Skip it.
Right.
So, I guess this is time to
It might come down to
victories.
It could come.
Keep those in mind.
Depends how many orbs they get.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you said something about the timer, because I'm just over here like la la la.
Yeah.
Just quickly.
Oh yeah, you're just chilling and taking your time in a speed run. That's typically not the best strategy.
Also, Reedy's is not speedrunning, so that doesn't matter.
So I just need to know these things.
Yeah, but timekeeping is an important facility.
Shut up. Just all right. Okay, Al. The other day, Shin said something about there was the feet of a fan, and he said some weird word to describe it. What was that word again?
It ended with ER. Fucking caster. That's it. Yeah.
What the fuck? I've never even. That's one English word that I've never heard of. That's in
I've heard it before. Yeah, caster.
Is it a British thing?
Yeah, I think it is British English. I've heard it before myself. Yeah. Maybe probably in an office environment or whatever. I don't know if someone might have said it once or twice. So that might be how I picked it up. I don't know, but
you guys have got 1 minute left.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
I'm just gonna collect gems.
Yeah, so to keep that in mind, gems it's probably gonna come down to gems.
Oh, but Agourk is.
Why did I buy the Zephyr though?
Oh yeah, is this your 4th one?
Yeah, I've got 5
to be my
orbs,
5th
actually.
Oh, this is gonna be your 5th one?
Yeah.
I've already got my 5th one.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
So Agourk needs to get this orb in order to make sure that it's at least a tie. Okay, he's got it. Nice. So it's going to be gems now.
Get good gemage! Or
15.
you can get better orbage.
Wait.
15 seconds. Oh.
10,
You only got 2 cows left.
Oh
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Oh. So it looks like Agourk finished on 130. It looks like he got that 5 gem just after the counter.
But there is a delay. There is a delay in the stream, though.
Okay, fair. So, you both finished on 5 orbs, is that correct?
Yes.
Very good. And those were all orbs on the list of orbs to get?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll read out the orbs I've got.
Yeah, do.
Okay, so Autumn Plains, the island, the orb on the island. Skelos Badlands, then Bones, which is the skeleton challenge, Bone Dance. Crystal Glacier, George. Breeze Harbour, the gear grab. So what have we got listed as? Trolley orb.
The trolley, yeah.
And Scorch, capture the flags.
There you go.
Great. And
in terms of gems, I've got 279.
Oh.
I think you want because I've got Autumn Plains.
Big oofed.
Then I got the Bones. Then the Trolley. 1 cow thing in Zephyr. And the Alchemist in Fracture Hills. So you want?
So Paul won by about 100 gems.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice. Great race, lads.
Fine margins.
Congrats.
Very good.
Good job to both races, both Paul Meister and Gorky.
This was close because if he got those last 2 Cowlecks, he would have won. So he was about I don't know, about 30 seconds to a minute away from winning. So yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, good job.
Group A coming up trumps with their close matches.
Yep, I think Agourk, you've improved quite a lot. I think Spyro 2 is your game, but that was quite a close run race. So yeah,
but
well
I think this one was the worst one.
The worst one?
Yeah, at the beginning I made so many mistakes.
Okay, I see. Shame. Well, there you go. Well done, Paul, on your victory. So that's another one for Paul. Fine race between these 2 fine young fellows, and I thank you everyone else for joining. It was
right, thank you.
A lot of fun. So yeah, cool. We'll see you next time then for another exciting Group A speedrun. We got a few Group A'ers in the call here now, so we're gonna do a few more of them. Stay tuned.
Speedrun with MediExcalibur coming up.
That's
now.
it. That is it. And we say ciao a tutti.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Shalom, putos.